Alright, man, Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. YouTube is not paying me, so I do what I want. Alright, man. Going across the internet, and I came across this video where this guy, well, I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to express how I feel about this. Because I have a lot of mixed emotions, I should say, and certain things that I think that, let's just play the video, then we'll come back to it.
Move that way, move that way, move. See that? Hey, world, once again, these kids and these electronics, and they won't act right. So guess what? My youngest finna get his PlayStation tomorrow. But guess what? This time, I'm not gonna do it. You wanna sit here and play Fortnite, you wanna do this, get F's in school, taking the baby's phone, playing Fortnite. Y'all follow me. This is what's about to go down. Tracy! Tracy!
That's a bit much.
Tracy! Come here. So, you watch YouTube videos again this morning on PlayStation? On the phone? What did I tell you next time was gonna happen? Did I tell you PlayStation's gonna get it? Right? Come on. I'm not gonna tell you that. You gonna take your own shit up. Put your cup down. Don't worry about me. No, I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it.
Don't do that outside.
Do it outside.
Yeah, do it.
Hold on a second. Leave it right there. Hold on, I'll be right back. No, talk to the camera. Tell them how you don't listen. Let's go. I don't want to hear nothing about no YouTube. You was on YouTube. Every time you on YouTube. Come on here. Shut up that crying. Shut up. Shut it up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Beat it up. Beat it up. Man, you better hit it. Like you better hit it. Beat it up. Beat it up. Beat it harder. Beat that thing up. Hit it. Hold on, man. Beat it up. Man, you ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right. Move back the way. Move. Come on. Come on. Here, hold this. Here, hold this. Here, drop it on there. Drop that thing on there. Don't drop it on. Move that way. Move that way. Move. See that? Huh? Oh man, it's getting cracked up pretty good now. Come on. Beat it up. Beat it up. Keep on beating it. Keep on beating it.
That strike was for the dead.
Beat it up. That's all you got?
That sure enough was.
That's all you got? You can do better than that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
You're way out of pocket.
What's wrong with you? Huh? What's crying for? You don't know why? Why was you watching YouTube this morning? Just so you get ready for school. Huh? You don't know.
Alright, man. Very bad parenting. I know a lot of people might disagree with me on that, but see, he seemed like he had an issue with electronics. First of all, no one calls electronics anymore. Like, you can tell he's an old head. Secondly, there's different ways you can get around having your child not watch certain things. First of all, he said he was watching it on his phone. But you wanted to destroy the PlayStation because of Fortnite. It has nothing to do with YouTube. You didn't like the fact that your son probably is really into that game Fortnite, and he's probably not doing well in school, right? You can tell he's into Fortnite because his shirt says Fortnite on it, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that he just did it to prove a point to the world that he is not gonna have it. He's not taking it. And that only ruins your child. Stuff like that doesn't help your child. You making your child destroy something he loves doesn't help him. So what are you gonna do? He still watched YouTube on his phone. He didn't watch it on the PlayStation. So you destroyed the PlayStation. What happens next? He still watched YouTube. It ain't like he learned from it. That's not a teachable moment. The only thing you teaching him is when he gets older, if he doesn't like something his child does, destroy whatever his child loves. That's all that's teaching that child. It's not teaching that child anything that make him a better man or a better person. It's a bunch of different ways you get it about it. And then it seemed like you wanted to destroy it more than him. You ran over it with your car and all types of stuff. So let me ask you something, right? I don't know, I'm not talking to him, but just in general. Let me ask you something. Would you allow your husband or your wife to do that to your child? Would you allow that? I mean, you could have literally just took the game from him. Why did you have to destroy it in front of him? You could have took it from him and said, you can't play the game no more because I told you not to watch YouTube. And until I see your grades come up, until we get these grades up, and that's another thing that I think a lot of parents are missing. Y'all leave all this responsibility on y'all kids. Children are children. They don't know no better. They only know what's in front of them. They don't know no better. So instead of you trying to help your child grades come up or teaching your child, what you do, you destroy his PlayStation in front of him and tell him, oh, I'm not going to do it. You going to do it. I'm so sick and tired of these kids and these electronics. It's like, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? If you're a bad parent, just say you're a bad parent. I mean, you might be successful because it seems like you're successful. It seems like you work hard work. But just because you're a hard worker and you do things to provide for your family doesn't mean you're a good parent. You can still be a bad parent. That right there lets me know that you have a short temper and you don't like to see the other side of stuff. Instead of you know, maybe you did, I don't know, but I'm going off what I'm seeing. And if you didn't take the time out to actually talk to your child, and you said, a lot of parents got to understand this, right? You can't say, don't do something. You have to explain why not to do it and reiterate it, because children, they don't really know. If you tell them to do something, I mean, you want to be one of those parents, well, I tell my child to do something one time, and if he don't do it, I'm going upside of his head, or if he don't do it, I'm doing this, or I'm destroying this, or I'm taking this. I'm not saying that you have to be friends with your kids, but you have to you should have used that as a teachable moment instead of you doing that. That's traumatizing to a child. Now, it might not be traumatizing to the point where they can't get over it, but that's a milestone moment that a child will always remember. He's always going to remember that, whether it's good or bad. Some children take things and they say, I remember when my dad did this, that changed my life. Some children say, I remember my dad did this and that motherfucker was an asshole. I hated that nigga. It goes both ways. Now, if you stand on that side and you constantly do stuff like that, you think your child is going to grow up to say, oh yeah, my dad was the greatest dad ever? Or you going to say, no, my dad didn't teach me shit. Only thing he did was get mad when I didn't do something he wanted, and he destroyed or make me destroy the shit. You know what I mean? So I think that that's something that us as adult, especially black men, we need to work on helping our kids and showing them the way. You know what I'm saying? easily could have solved that. Could have just took the game away, and then that'd have been that. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, listen, with me and you, we gonna work through this, and we gonna make sure your grades come up, because I want you to have that game. I want you to play that Fortnite, but we got to do this together. You hear me? Like, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take this game for now. I'm gonna take your phone for now, and we gonna get these grades up. And after we get these grades up, you can get one of them back and the other one back. If not, then the longer you don't get these grades up, the more I'm going, you're not gonna be able to have it. You know? That's how you teach your kids. Not taking shit and running over with your car. What if you did something and somebody did that to you? Like, I don't know. Maybe he did go through that. But either way, I thought that was pretty interesting. Torture talk. You know what it is. You're a bad parent, man. Come on.